Hello, I am Brenda Jean Power, and this is Medicine Woman Solution. So I'm only casting to YouTube and Facebook or TikTok. So this is about healing, growth, evolution. This is about how do you change your mental and emotional parts of yourself. How do you do it? Well, there's a lot of tools. Which ones are the best for you? How do I want to do this show? Because I'm ready to help people discover who they are. But at the same time, I have to create an energy exchange. So I'm not sure how to do this because this is kind of like new. I've been for years just giving it away for free, and I've come to a standstill in myself, and it's like, oh, that's not a good thing. You want to evolve yourself enough that it makes how do you want to put it? You can't lose power. You've got to be able to be in a situation where for years, just shut me up here. Share an energy exchange. In ego, it is, oh, I'm not doing that until you do something for me. Well, that's not what this is about. This is a new way of learning how to socially connect and to give back and to keep things in balance, because we usually like things for free, but we also have how can we give back? How can we show appreciation? How can kindness start ruling the world? And even though I was doing a bunch of acts of kindness, there's a part of you that can go into hearing patterns that don't serve. Hello. So you got to want to get something. You got to give something in order to get something. I love to help everybody, and I'm getting burned out, and I don't want that to happen. So, I come here, I offer, what is it we can do? Hello. And what can we do? How can we share? How can we take it to the next step? How can we do what we can do? And it gets frustrating because it's like, I'm not sure really what that looks like, because, I can offer readings. If you're serious, then that's my PayPal, and you want me to pay $24 for 8 minutes. Well, what's the quality? Well, that's why I always usually do it free, because the quality can be impeccable. It depends on where you're at, what mental state you're in, and how do you want to hear your soul? Do you want to hear loved ones? What do you want to hear? Are you in stress mode? Let's get you out. We can help you change and heal in many things. So when I'm having people in the room, let's talk about it. So if you're looking for something to do, to talk, to help you yourself, let's understand that. How do I tap into the invisible realm? How do you heal? How do you grow? How do you move energy? Well, that's dependent on you, how you want it done. So if you're curious of how to listen to your soul, then I can give you some information. I don't have to be in anybody's space. I don't have to. Your stuff just hangs out in your aura, and you can read it because it's like an open book. It's just right there. Energy is right there. So she says, yes, as in hello. So I'm looking again, and if you would like, I can give you a read. So I'm looking at Spirit says choose and talk to Christina. Okay, so Christina, Spirit has chosen me to pick you, and I'll give you 1 minute for free. Just and if you want anything else after that, then you can what do you want to do exchange energy wise to get that? Again, we can do readings, or we can do other little things. So Savage Mama from Highback there. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. So Christina, here we go. What I'm looking at is that your soul is saying that there is a fear, that there is this feeling wiped out. Oh, somebody? somebody wipes you out energetically. I'm looking at how somebody walks around with such great disdain. Look up the word disdain. It's DISDAN. But then prideful, somebody that's disdain and prideful, and their energy literally feels very heavy, and it kind of wipes you out. And it's like when they're present, you start to have a cloudy thinking. You can't think. Do you know who I'm talking about? And you may not even be aware of it, but then you will feel like you're up and down energy. You're not sure what to do, and you then feel muddled instability. She says, absolutely. Well, we can change that. We can change that, because as a party that feels a little petrified. And if you wanted to play, Spirit will choose you. Well, doggone it, why didn't it let you know? Okay, anyways, Christina, if you want to play a little further, Spirit says that we can do that. And Spirit will pick certain people. You don't have, you can take a reading, but you do not have to be stuck there. If you know what I'm talking about, we're learning how to move energy. You didn't get in. Okay, so it's got to be part of my energy field or something. I don't know why it didn't. Thank you so very much. Okay, tell me why that was important for you, Christina. I want to hear. I want to hear, why is that important? This is how you can give back. Why was that? Did it make sense? Did it, but you can move something, you can heal it. And this is what's important, is to be able to do that. So I'm also on YouTube as well. So if you would like to watch your reading again, you just go onto YouTube. And you can find that as Medicine Woman Solution. So I'm looking at Christine and waiting for a response. Again, stick around if you're going to ask a question. If you'd like to ask a question, then we can play. Spirit will pick some people. There it is. Christina says, I'm doing tons of internal work right now because I realize I project a lot of healing when I heal. Okay, so let's look at this. Do you work on the roots, the programs? Because when you begin to look at things, what kind of healings have you been working on? Tons of energy. Okay. Like I communicate with people. Oh, that's right. Sorry. Yes. I communicate with learning how to help you heal your mental, emotional, and physical and your spiritual selves. This isn't even charging right now. Oh, Jesus. So I really, the hard part is that I'm an intuitive healer. I can help you address things, heal things, and change things. I'm working on emotional healing because I found it is affecting the natural realm. All right, so you use a little different language than I do. And so let's look at that. She says, I'm working on emotional healing because I found it. Okay, so emotional healing. So I'm going to look at this, Christine, and what I'm hearing is that there's a lot of old programs that you guys don't understand. There is quantum energy, quantum science, quantum mechanics. In the quantum science, I work on that realm. There's information that's out there, and we're having a hard time in the beginning to really change how people understand that the body and the mind are together, and that the mind and the brain and the body are together. I know it's spiritual for sure. Soul healing is, so to speak. Yes. So then this is what I want you to do, Christine. What an emotional state are you in right now? Do you have enough people to come on? I really want people that want to come on. So yes, I'm going to do some favoritism here. If that's, and you only get 500. Well, here's the thing. I want you to understand. Spirit has me looking at you and wanting to help you out. Feel wiped out. So Spy was spot on. Okay. Spirit was right. So how do you know that? How do you know what wiped out? Now hang in there, all of you that are listening, because Spirit could choose you. So feeling wiped out, scale from 0 to 10. 0 to 10. Scale from 0 to 10. How do you know this? And 10 being the worst. I feel really wiped out. I can feel my body and my brain. And let me tell you, I know what the wiped out feeling is. Okay. Now, to be here, you got to be honestly want to know the answer and know how to heal it, because my energy has been zapped today. Zapped. Good. See, now I'm loving the fact she knows how she knows. Now, here's what I'm teaching. So in order to learn about source point healing, which I have channeled through, is that, you ready? You say it's a 10. You want to play along? Give me a yes, and I will show you what to do. Stick around because I don't want to waste my time here. So yes. Okay, ready? Notice the intention is how you're focusing on that. You know how you know. It feels wiped out. I understand. So your brain and your body, so your mind is in your body. So your body's going to feel, and then you're going to think. But you're becoming aware, which is good. So now you're going to go right wrist. And I want you to notice that this point right here, notice it's not on the side, it's right there. You're going to put your hand across like this. So simple. Just use your hand. You're an electromagnetic being, and you're going to interface with your body and learn how to heal your body quickly to get turnaround times like you've never gotten before. And then you're going to go right on that spot, push in and rub. Give it a good 30 times. Now, as she's doing this, there's a whole science behind it. And that's what I'm starting to teach people in Source Point Healing class. And if you really want to change your world, then you will want to join Tribal. And then you can tap into getting in. If you feel that this is a right fit for you, then you can start with Source Point Healing. No, you're going to have to understand how to connect and muscle test and connect to the energy that I'm connected to that's available to all. Go to your right hand on the side right there. Okay. And you are going to push in, however you choose to do it. And you're going to rub right hand. Hi, Robin. How you doing, hon? Right hand. Now, a lot of you are like, well, what is she doing? She's doing readings. Come on, give me an answer. I'm worried and feared. No, I'm going to help you, show you how to heal your mental, emotional shit shows. I'm here to help you understand to why you have the shit shows. Your soul has the amazing answers. You just have to wake up to see it. Now, let me know that you've done this as well. Okay, you rub that first, and then you rub this next. Let me know what you're doing and if you're still here. And then I want you to measure on the scale from 0 to 10 if it's a 10. So though, when your soul is really ready to wake, you will start to notice things that will shift. And you will be, yes, I feel so much tension relieved. Okay, now remeasure the intention of what we talked about. You said it was a 10, feeling wiped out. How do you know it right now after your body moved the energy? You moved the energy. That was amazing. See, that's what we're looking for. Do you have to believe you feel wiped out? You did, but do you? Definitely less than a 4. Okay, ready? Now we're engaging a little bit further. And you're going to go to the right leg all the way down to where you get to your big toe and your second toe, and you're going to follow the 2 bones up until they meet and fall into a hole. You're going to take your hand, slide it across, palm in the back of the hand, palm, back of the hand, palm, back of the hand. Then you're going to push in and you're going to rub. Why? Why the hell is she doing that? Because your body has an innate intelligence that puts you together. Your body and you can work together because you're electromagnetic beings, and you can move the energy. And you can get fast relief, whether it's a headache, an emotional shit show. She's like, wow, this is why I was hoping that you could come on. So now, notice that. You rub that. You use the magnet. You rub that. Get it going. Now I'm going to ask you, do you like this state Or did you like the state you had before? And how long did you have that state before? Your turnaround time was the amount of time that you put into healing yourself. Which state do you like? Well, if worry and fear is controlling you, then you're tapped into the hell loop and fear, the fear energy. You don't need to be. You do not need to be just a program. You do not need to be controlled by that. Suffering is an option. Absolutely, this one. Now, what number is it? What number is it now? You need to witness to yourself that, hey, I did it. This is why it's recorded on YouTube. You can listen to it again. You can watch it again. But your ego, that part of you that we over-identify, will put you to sleep. It's not being mean. You just don't know how to be present with your spiritual self. So what do I teach in Tribe? I teach how to become a spiritual human. I teach you how to be more of who you really are. And I teach you how to close down files and things like this that doesn't need to be left open, and change those programs that you picked up to know how to be human the first 7 years of your life. I hope you see them. I hope you understand them. Well, I don't remember when I was young. You don't have to. I'll show you how to see it as wherever you are choosing right now in this fixed time. So let me ask you, did you really feel like there was any hope, or did you feel hope was lost? I definitely found my tribe. Wonderful. We do have that. If you look, you can't see it on. Nope, that's the wrong way. No, that's right. All right there. Join now. $36 for MWS Tribal Unit. Do you understand what that means? And you can join for $36, and you just go into PayPal and follow that and say Tribe. Now, the 36, that's only $9 a week. You get 4 live videos. I promise an hour, but I'm going to have to come back. I've been doing 4. You got to cut it back. Got to cut it back, but not too much. I promise an hour. And these are about shifting your world. It's about getting deep education for your soul, for you, those that are waking up, helping you as empaths, kinesthetics, and to help you understand you do not have to suffer. Thank you so much. I duly appreciate you. Thank you. Now, how do you want to give back? How do you want to do the exchange? What do you want to do? Do you want to go shout it to the rooftops? Go on Facebook, go on wherever, and make me a video on TikTok, and then, let everybody know. You can also give me that video, and then I put it on my wall. So as in form of a testimony. And it doesn't have to cost you anything except for a little bit of your time, and then the time I gave you and how I've channeled. So how do you want to balance the energy? We are changing the way we deal with karma. We're changing the way we deal with shit. You do not have to believe your programs. You do not have to be controlled by your environment, because everything in the environment can be a trigger. It's meant to be. But the more you know yourself, the more you heal your shit, the less power you give those triggers. We're ready to rise. We're ready to rise like a phoenix. That's up to you. So if you were to scream from the rooftops and tell me or anybody else, how did it happen? What did you do? Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind using our interaction. Okay, so I could take this, but I can't take photos of it. I can't see the video or the words. And I need you to do the effort, because I could get permission and then I can go and fix it and put it up. But now I want you to say, thank you, Spirit, for choosing you. And your soul said, hey, we're going to heal this. What can you do to give back? Okay. This isn't just about me being a psychic. This isn't just about me being an intuitive and helping you heal. This is about changing the way the universe is, the way the world is, the way that we interact. We are an amazing people, humans, but we really can be amazing once we learn how to become a spiritual human. Okay. And once you feel the joy, and will it go away? Well, it depends on how you interact with your environment. If you give your power away, but you have the answers in you all along. Katie, I'm sending love to you, babe. You have the answers. And for me to go out and put this energy out there, it's not about peddling for people, but it's different in this day and age. No longer do we have to be shot and put to hell. We don't have to be condemned. But how do we change the masses? And that is those that are waking up. So as I'm boldly standing forth, knowing that Spirit wants me to help others, I got to figure out the best way to do it. Hi, darling. Hi, Nita. I missed you on Facebook. I'm coming here for the first time. Wonderful. I'm glad to have you. This show on here is a little different. Kristen, I do not understand how to make videos very well. I definitely do not mind helping. Like you just hit where it says make a video, hit start. And this is Medicine Woman Solution. I went on to Medicine Woman Solution show. Remember, it's SOULTION. And Spirit chose me for reading. I felt wiped out. A mental emotion felt like this. I measured it to a 10. She gave me some points to rub on my body. I did the work. And the turnaround time was so amazing. I went from a 10 to whatever you are now. We could get it to 0. But you could tell I knew something different because why? And then you tell. And then you post it. Even if you took a picture of a teddy bear and did a voiceover, you don't have to use your face. You could you can go up there and hit text and put Medicine Woman Solution, put it in neon, and there it is. And you give your testimony. I will give a reading to those people that will do testimony. Now, I will keep my mod, and my mod will put down your name, and then we will check to see if you do testimony, because if you give us testimony, after I do the reading for you, and you do all of this, doesn't take much, and then you can send us. But if you fail to stand up and give back, then that'll be on your karma. I've done nothing. I just know that the next time I give a read, I don't have to give you one. But if you feel compelled to really express something, and you really want me to give you my expertise, then I need an even exchange, because this energy in the field here, is like, it's great to be kind, but now you've got to stop, because now I'm leaking energy. And it's like, holy shit, I had not realized I had done that. I'm great. I'm glad you don't mind. And so you decide how you want to do it. You don't have, like I said, you don't have to use your face. You could just do, leave it audio, or you can have the camera pointing to something else. Be creative, or however you want to do it. I like that. So I feel your enthusiasm, Christina. I'm so happy that you got this. That's what we want. Now, imagine if you had that tool to get yourself out of a shit show. Imagine the ability to understand how you got in that shit show and heal that out. Because I work with your littles. You work with your littles. You work with your shadows, but I work with them, and I teach you how to do it completely different. You don't have to fire and wire new programs in your old shit into your body. I don't believe in that. Let me explain what the fire and wiring is. You're not using healing tools. Yes, I am. I'm over here and I'm doing soul work, and I'm writing stuff down. Great, great, great. In the meantime, are you in a positive mood or negative mood? Well, I'm in a negative mood. Did you know that every time you're stressed, you lose 80% of your blood goes into fight, flight, freeze? And if you're 41 thoughts per minute, just listen what I said, 41 thoughts per minute. Now, that's when you're calm. But most people get into high beta, and they jack that up, and they have more than 41 thoughts per minute. But if they listen, they're stressed, they will find it's usually about one subject. One. And you'll feel the negative emotions. Now, if you're sitting there and you're bitching and moaning, your brain is doing a very physical thing. It's firing and wiring. It's designed to. And when you do, and you make that strong connection, you're creating a root. And you're going to bury it so deep that in order for you to get your mind back to, oh my God, I just want everything to go back to normal. And I'm going to process it out in my left brain only. Then what you do is you take and your mind made a program and it sits in the body. And now the mind is in the body. And the body is the mind. You're not even at home. Those 95% of your programs you create, and you create them really nastily sometimes, and you put it in the body. There's a big problem. The biggest problem is that you're going to feel it and you won't be thinking about it. What am I supposed to do? You have to learn to become aware. You have to understand what freaking words are you saying? Wave came along. This, I like cheese. No, you don't. Cheese really are bad for your health. I like cheese. No, I don't like cheese. It's bad for your health. Are you even aware of some of these opinions that come in? No, because you don't know how to protect your aura. I do. You do it. I'll show you. So Nita says, I love that. Thank you, babe. She says, I have no idea where I shared your live to, trying to figure out TikTok. I appreciate you sharing. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm hashtagging. If you put, this is what we're learning. If you go hashtag FYP or hashtag Medicine Woman Solution, then it's supposed to help. And thank you. Look at my number 1 and 2. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And again, if you really want a gift, because I haven't figured out how to really get the money off there, but I'll take the coins and stuff, but you can also just send money in for a donation. No, I gotta tell you, I need a panda, the sunglasses. Oh, I love that. Christine, you're an amazing woman. Allow yourself to realize when you feel that energy of other people and you become less than. You just gave your power away without even you knowing that you gave your power away. You're like, but in return, you are actually you made a choice to give your power away. That's the first thing we need to do is wake up. And when we do, when we become more aware, we can make a major difference. But you've got to understand the power of choice is that 5th chakra. But if you believe in all the lies, which is in the back, this is where the energy of the 5th chakra, the inner consciousness, or I'm going to put it, and the level of consciousness of that 5th data center is that we believe lies and it sits in the back of the neck. And the power of choice is usually if we're not self-esteem, happy, or allowing gratitude to create and change our telomeres. Okay, just listen to this one. You want to live longer? Your telomere is like a train track. Okay. And when it gets to the end, you die. But they found, I think it's telomeres that will extend the telomeres. And it's the simplest thing that you can extend your life by exercising, eating healthier, brushing your teeth, taking care of yourself. Oh, but here's another one. You want to know which other one that does? Oh, look at that. I get it, Corgi. Hi. That was so cute. Okay. To extend your telomeres is just joy, gratefulness. And the more you just look at it, the more you're like, oh, what? Your telomeres grow. That toe tag, rip that up, expiration date, done. You're not going to live longer. And you keep living in that, you're going to learn to be able to flow. Isn't that awesome? This is fact. And especially when you learn about the quantum field. You're amazing people. You're amazing people. And I want you to know that. And your love, we're returning to love. And we need that wisdom to make us go and grow. You are amazing. Oh, those were pretty. Oh, they're butterflies. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the energy exchange. You may not think it's much, but it is very helpful. It is very wonderful. It is very important because energy exchange helps to keep things in balance. We keep ripping off Mother Earth. That's not a good energy exchange. I've learned when I go and I have to mow the lawn. Okay, grass, we're going to mow you. They're like, yeah, I need a haircut. Okay. Yeah, we don't really mow our lawn. We use a trimmer, but, or we got to cut back on the tree. Okay, tree, you understand? We got to all work together. I talk to the trees. I talk to the rocks. I talk to the birdies. I give thanks. I energy exchange. I give water. I give love. I give nutrients. Instead of just ripping and taking it, taken for granted, I don't have to be taken for granted. I don't have to do that and take everything in my place to get taken for granted, because then it would show up in my inner world and create my outer world. And then somebody will have to take me for granted. And it's like, whoa, how did that happen? Because I didn't see that I was taking something for granted, and I need to wake up and heal and grow in a way that allows me to be in balance. This earth, we are moving into the sixth civilization. The other ones have died out on a level of philosophy, knowledge, beliefs. And as those civilizations changed in their thinking, we had God on the planet, and then we separated science and religion. And then we separated it so much so that there was a battle of who and what, because religion then became in charge of the science, and then they finally divorced. Matter and spirit divorced. But not only that, we ripped spirit out of who we were, and it's out there. Don't have to have that. We are coming to love and wisdom. We're coming to yin and yang marriage. We're like the sun and the moon. We don't have to fight over the space. We do our thing, and we do the sun, moon. Hey, look at the moon's and where the sun is. No, it just knows the flow. It knows its flow. We need to know our flow. It's like when you go up and you're talking to somebody and you're out of sync. You can either get on board and understand where they're coming from, ask questions and learn, or you can just throw your weight around. What do you want to do? Communication is beautiful. Communication is the key. And if you learn how to do third option, you don't have to do compromise anymore. You don't. Simple as that. Simple as that. Remember, thank you for the comments, because apparently the comments make boost ratings. And if you're on YouTube, hit the like button. That would be great. So what she say? I'm glad to hear I am not the only one talking to my landscape. No, my landscape loves me. Every time you drop your hair or you piss on it like guys do, you bond with it. There's a communication process that's happening amongst the plants and the trees, and they all know. And let me tell you, when one doesn't feel well, I have everybody in my garden going, Mr. Tree in the corner over there needs some love. He got too cold and it's not designed for this cold area. Oh my God, what can I do? What can I do for it? Deeper healing rather than just quick answers. Yes. Oh, wonderful. Pixie Mom, Spirit has chose you. If you want a reading, I will give you a reading. And if there's a healing to be had, I'm sure Spirit will follow. So you've been chosen. So let me know. I'm offering it out to you. Now you just got to understand though, can you give an energy exchange if I give you a read and a healing? Are you willing to give like a testimony of before and after? Are you able to do now, like if I look, say, I don't want to do all the work. That's the problem I was having. But can you? Oops. Okay, you got 6,000. We can do a live together, and we can do the healing live. We can do the reading live. We can do the healing live if you wanted to go live. And then again, like I said, if you wanted to give back, you could share out. You can leave a testimony. Hit record. Hey, I just had this experience with Medicine Woman Solution, and I got fast results. And I'm not giving you words. I want you to experience it. So how you know, so that you witness and grow. So I'll find out from Pixie Mom if she wants to, Spirit chose you. But if, so this isn't just about, if you worry and fear, we can do a lot of healing. If you worried and fear, then you're in the right place. If you have an emotional shit show going on, you're in the right place. But what do you want? How do you want it? I want you to be hungry enough to want to give an exchange. I want you to look at the soul and say, I want it. Because this is about now giving back. This is about us working in balance. So I'm asking Spirit to bring people that want to do balance work, that wants to do something in exchange. So, whatever you can do, because it's important. Thank you for the share. Now, see, my moderator can write down that. So, like, we can keep track of, like, Sestina Jujuju, I'm just going to call her Nita. She has given coins. We can take down who gave coins. We can do a drawing in the middle of it. So, like, there's 7 people in the room, and if I said a certain amount of coins that you can send, we'll put your name in a drawing, and then you could win some airtime with me. Or, see, we can write down. Now, my mod can write down Nita and Christina. They shared the lives. That we could say coins shared. Okay, we could literally make a game of this. Thank you, Robin shared. See, I have a feeling we're going to do shares. Now, if there's more people that did coins, then we could play. And we could do that too. See, thank you. Okay, we are going to take names. So we can sit there, and I will go for the next 15 minutes and find out how many people have shared and how many coins people have gotten, and then Spirit will find out. And then you can have time with me. So how much do you want it? See, I offered. And are they here? Are they getting ready? Did they leave? How bad do you want something? Ah, there she is. Can we do another time when I'm not as drained and can be more receptive? That's the perfect time, is to do it when you are drained. You got to understand what I do for a living. Ask Christina how she feels now. Christina was feeling wiped out, and she was a 10. She's probably gone now, but she had the turnaround time. She felt alive again. I want you to feel this amazing thing. She goes, see, Christina says, I was. And are you still sustaining? Are you able to still stay happy? How did I do that? This is the first time here, and I'm fumbling with buttons. Well, you must have did something, girl. And see, Christina, I don't know who she is, but she says the turnaround time was amazing. What do I mean by turnaround time is I was sitting in this for days. That's what? Let's take 24 hours, 48 hours. And then you took care of it within the few minutes of rubbing some points and listening to your negative thoughts, or you're feeling like shit. And then boom, amazing how fast you can go. Anita did the same thing. I went crazy too with my buttons. Well, we're going to figure this out. We're going to figure out what TikTok's like and what it's about. Yes. So, it's up to you. Again, how much do you want it? Because it's immediately saturated. I can't even say that word. Oh my God. You can read it. Immediately, SATINT. My brain is not satiated it. When I did what you said to do. Yeah, when you follow instructions and you let the body do the healing, you haven't even done Success Hope Therapy yet. That's another amazing tool I love. Or sensory system accessing. You will begin to shift who you are. Pixie, the moment you your power back, get your power back, you zing. It's so beautiful. Yeah, see, these women, they know. Now, again, like I said, if you really are serious, okay, you can, where's my little, not wrong way, Brenda. You can join right there. It says join for $36 for Medicine Woman tribal unit. And then you can start to have all of the old tribal information. You can begin to heal. You can begin to grow. You don't have to be suffering, and you can move. I only am going to give readings to those that want to give back, because I want to see if you're serious enough to, if I give all of this energy and time to help you, I don't want it to be wasted. I don't. So it's up to you how you want you to live your life. You can do it in fear and worry, or you can do it with grace and ease, joy, gratitude. Oh, that's beautiful. Love you, babe. Oh, I love it. I love that. I already know what I can do for a living. There's no modesty or any of that, or I don't even know what that word is. There's nothing about that. It's just that Spirit is saying, I don't want to get burned out. I have got to balance this energy. I was actually going to ask about my 1 minute from Facebook. I don't remember what it was. When I do my 1 minute, sometimes I forget. What was it? I don't know. But it was good to see you, Anita. Missing in source point. Oh, yes. Now that I remember. Hold on. Oh, I almost had it. Source point. Oh, God, it was something. It was something about two, wasn't it? It was nothingness. Yes, but there was something else there, and it was really weird. Wasn't it about like she's about the unconscious incompetent? She's doing a filter that she doesn't know she's doing, or was that another person? I don't remember. Tribal is amazing. Remember, you are worth it. Yes. See, and that's the thing. This is why what I do is not about for everybody. It's for those that are waking up, that has the soul urge, and really, honest to God, want something in life. It could be thinking like, I can't believe I went there. I think you might have done something. I can't remember what it was, and I'm so curious. You remember the nothing because it was like yours too. Yeah, that was bizarre. It was like, that's what I feel like it was on the planet. It's like the people are in a state of confusion. So I said, do I need to heal something? I'm too left brain. Oh, okay, but you're learning. You're really learning how to get into the right brain. Because see, when I got done with this, I walked out and I said, what the hell is this about? And I was talking to my husband, and Nikki and Alicia too got the, yeah, see, I think that's what it's on the planet. Okay, yeah, I think it is. Because it was like the space of nothingness. Literally, it chose an empty space like this, nothing. And I was like, in the word nothing. I said, nothing is, you don't want me to read? They go, no, nothingness. And I says, nothingness is a good thing. And they go, no, there's something else. And I'm like, okay. So there's more to it. I felt brown today. I had a brown one, but there was ruffle on it. Yeah, that didn't work. And so if you want a reading or healing, understand, what are you willing to do to give back? Christian said, I love your vibe and your rawness. Thank you. Because the more you are impeccable with who you are, your authentic self, and there's no wavering, you see what you see is what you get. Thank you. One of my great friends from Michigan, I complimented one day. I said, oh, I love it. She gave me this part. I added the hope. She gave me it. She goes, I feel like this is supposed to pass on to you. And because I was like, oh my God, I've been waiting to find something like that. Where'd you get it? And she says, well, somebody passed it on to us. Oh, okay. And so I know there's potential that the necklace I saw in my head is out there. And I'm like, okay. Now she had given it to me and it had a bad clasp on it, so I put a different type of clasp. And I feel it just represents me. That's me. And this has hope, but it also has magnets, as well as the EMF blocker. So, and hope is the word that has always followed me for, oh God, I think the day I was born. I knew there was something else that I'm supposed to be doing. Well, thank you. Yeah, the little clasp on the end, I pinched it. Dang thing broke. I'm like, so I just have to find it, but it's staying on. I'll fix it eventually. Yes, it does represent you, even when the ones I've made, yeah, no, this one. It's I like the other ones, but this is like me. I don't know how to explain it. And there are, like, today's supposed to be brown day. I'd like, get the brown scarf, I was like, and here's the thing. I was like, oh man, I'm going to tell you what lifting weights does. So I'm doing something different. So I can bench press 130, no big deal. Okay. But my husband, he's a trainer, and he has had me do something a little different with weight training. And so, like, I think I'm going to 90 or 92 and a half, where I'm going to be today is about pumping. You got to do 20. Well, 48 is my number to pass. So you do 3 sets. Well, anyways, by doing all of these things, I want you to notice that I'm creating this, but this got firmer. I was like, I didn't know this. I know that you get a bump here, but I started to build this muscle here. So literally, I'm making muscle. I'm like, yeah. So, and there's a weight lift calculator. By me doing 20 reps of one thing, so it only goes up to 20 reps. By doing 20 reps of one, like 90, that actually is one equivalent to one time I can bench press 145. I haven't done it, but it means I could. So I was like, I like this. And so I got to lift weights today too. So, okay, so let's see here. Thank you, dear. And we just got to get it out there. See, everybody's hungry for what? We have to find the right energy of people. Read Industrial Society in its Future. Ooh, I'll have to look it up. Somebody commented, yay. So now I'm looking, and we're looking at the shares, and I'm just going to ask, did we have any? I'm looking for a new way to when to expect. Hold on, I went grocery shopping. Okay, good. I will get my food tomorrow delivered at 8:15 or right on time after that. There's 4. Okay. Excellent. So give me them, and then Spirit will choose, and then we will take it from there. There we go. So I'm looking for a way. How do you get to increase your viewers? How do I find the people? I got to put out that call. I'm putting that energy out there. And it's great that I found you guys so far. And it's like, where are people at with their thinking? I don't know what to do. It's like, what do we do? Yeah, hitting the likes button. If you have your phone, tap it to create that heart to go up. And if you hit it enough times, you can see the bar that you got to, max out. That's a good one. Got 13 shares. That's beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. So now I got to get that back and look at, where am I at? Here, I think. Ames, I'm going to have you listen to something, because somebody said they did something and a mention, and I keep going to the same spot. They tell me I do not hear Medicine Woman Solution or my name. So I'm not sure. So there was another possibility that if people did a show and they mentioned me, then that's a possibility that we can make another drawing out of that. So that's what I was looking at. All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So Spirit, who do you want? Number 2, Nita. All right, Nita, do you have enough to get on? Let's see. Let's see. I got to sneeze. Oh, you only got 72. Can't get you on here though. That's okay. Feedback. Gonna sneeze. No, you're fine. Oh, there it came through after all. Okay, so hi there, Alexia. Okay, Nita, I'll give you a few minutes, and because Spirit has chose you. Oh yeah, she can do that. Can you get to YouTube? Thank you. I'll take that blessing. Nita, can you do YouTube? I'm on YouTube, and we can do Zoom. Or you just go to the Zoom link and it'll bring you. Can you do the Zoom link? That's up to you, babe. Oops, what's that? I don't know what that is. So if you're here, you can do Zoom. Awesome. If you're here because you want to learn about healing. How do I take care of my mental, emotional shit shows? How do I get turnaround times? How can I be happier? How can I choose joy versus suffering? How can I get on my health? We are learning to give back. We're learning how to do energy exchange. The world really is out of balance, and we need to begin to start doing it with one another. Hello, how are you? So yes, Drift Fairy. Yes, I remember. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. I'm going to get this thing, and I'm going to now. If you happen to be on YouTube, you'll be able to see a little bit more of who and who I'm inviting. But at the same time, you'll be able to hear her just fine. All righty. Here comes the link, my love. I'll go that route. It's good to see you guys. Wonderful. Remember, if you share and you hit the likes, and you know, again, how do I get this? If you can make a video and it's a testimony, or it is to promote me, then we can have a contest for that. I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be kind of great, because then we all can work together. Or if people have shows, they can mention me, but they got to record it enough so that I was just showing off my muscles. That's proud of my work. Now, if my ass would just get nice and tight like my muscles, I'd be, yeah. It's right here that surprises me, because I didn't realize it, but it's nice and firm here. I mean, I was like checking both sides, and I realized, oh my God, I have created muscles. I'll be excited when I can have test day. I don't know when you do that, but I know I should be past 130. That'd be great. All righty, we'll see what happens. I'm doing the splits. There was scoliosis in my spine, and I've been retraining my spine to lay flat or lay with a curve. And so you have to use all those fascia points. I shifted something out of my hip, and so my hip stopped hurting, my right side stopped hurting, but it shifted over to the left. And I think that's where the one curve is. So I'm waiting for time. So I've been moving energy to get my spine to come into balance. Oh, Pixie Mama. Okay, hold on. I'm waiting. Should I went to the bathroom, splashed? Yes, I will take you. Can you give me a few minutes? I've got somebody else that I'm going to be working with. And as soon as I'm done with her, then we can go ahead, and then you can, the best way to do it is that if you can go live, and then we can go into do what's the co-hosting, and then we do it that way. That'll be beneficial. We can do that. But yeah, I want you to heal. I want you to have your turnaround time. I want you to feel the difference and to know that you will get better. So let's see. She saw it. She's probably firing up her computer. I just realized how light colored my lips are. You know what's funny is, as I was getting older, it's like I'm turning white. Where's my color? Like I noticed with Amy, her lips are pink. She just got pink lips. And my eyebrows, I was never one to wear makeup, but it's like I'm fading away. No, we're going to bring back some life in this body. Bring back the life. So hang in there, Pixie Mama. So great to see that you're worth it. You are worth it. Yeah. It was a brown. I went in, I had the wrong brown on too, because I had a brown one on first with a ruffle. And I was like, this isn't working. And it's not about perfectionism. It was the color. It was about talking. It was about communicating. And I'm like, okay. So I went in the other room and I said, oh, this shirt goes, yeah, put it on. And it was like, you need something else to go with it. And then came the scarf. Then came the sweater. Oh, don't have problems logging in. All right, take your time. Take your time. I will go ahead and take Pixie Mama. Take a breath, Nita. We'll get you there. I saw your brown and I was smiling. It's so pretty, isn't it? I don't know why, but it's just like, I love soft. I should put my other sweater back on. And if you see the temperatures, you'd swear that's outside. That's my living room. This is my office. Yeah. Living room? No. Burr. No. Heck no. I'm in South Australia and it's cold out there. That's all I got to say. Oh, my husband was used to it. Me? No. Michigan gal. No. I'm in, what am I going? I'm getting out of winter and going into spring. You guys are going into for summer. I don't even know what month this is. Oh, you're in summer. So I'm still in winter. That's what I'm doing. Color speaks to me as well. Okay, so Anita, take your time. Pixie Mama, go live, and then I will go find you, or you find me, how you want to do this, and then we will go from there. Okay, and that's what we're going to do. So what we're doing now is Spirit's picking the people that want to play. If you have things that you want to do and heal or answers to, what can you do to give back? This is about energy exchange. What do I do for a living is I can help people turn around their shit shows or their feeling states or however it is. And if Spirit chooses you, then there's a reason for it. Okay. You are ready to get out of it. You're ready to listen to your soul. You're ready to find out how your innate wisdom and you can work together to create an incredible feeling. And that is to feel the different states of in and out of existence. You can feel like you're in hell, rub some points, get some turnaround times, and you're going to go, whoa. And we'll find out. Right now, we got Pixie Mama, who's up next. We have Nita after that, and we will then go from there. Remember, if you're in the room and you're talking and doing everything you need to do, if you really want to give back and you really want to do something, then this is how we're going to do it. We're going to make an incredible difference here. One person at a time, but that's how we're going to change the world. When we wake up and see that we can create a new reality, when we wake up and we realize that we are doing something different than we've never done before, we're ready. That's what we're going to do. Now, I'm not seeing her yet, so, but we're ready to give back. Spirit has been telling me about a reset. Like I said, it's almost been a month now, and I'm like, I'm not getting it. And then so far, the energy on the planet has been, well, I can't support you if you can't support me. And it's like, oh my God. So how do I going to do this? So that it's about balance. Yes. Now, if you want to, Spirit don't even have to pick you. If you like have enough people and you want to go live and we can go on. What's happening? Okay. You know what? I don't know. Maybe I don't know where the show name is. Oh, really? Well, that's annoying. That's annoying. Oh, well. Hi, how are you? I'm taking and waiting for someone to come in. And we're just having this leg process. Leg process. All right, not sure what's happening, but I'll wait. I'm new at this. So please follow along, and gifts are great. And we're doing energy exchange. So if you're looking for a reading, you're looking for a way to help relieve you, let's say emotional shit show, you're feeling crappy, we can help you balance that. We can help you, show you what you can feel the difference between your worlds. Suffering is an option. Okay, so how can you help me, and how, and I will show you how I can help you. I am from Michigan, but I live in South Australia, in Adelaide. And that's been here for 8 years. So I love it. And right now it's our winter, and everywhere else it's like summer. Or I should say where I was from, Michigan, summer. And I will have a birthday, and oh my God, what is it? And before you know it, 6 days. Wait, my birthday's only that 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, okay. My birthday's coming soon. So I wonder what me and my hubby are going to do. I want to go have, let's see, what do I want to eat? I want steak. Oh, please, I can have chicken every day, so I don't want chicken. What can I have? And I found a great Mexican restaurant, or a fast food type of Mexican. It's not easy finding the Mexican restaurants I'm used to than I do over in Michigan. So there's a difference. How am I not finding this? I have balance. I have been reading The Warrior of the Four Rings, which preaches balance. Oh, awesome. So how often do you feel, or are you aware that if you get negative, are you aware of like emotions and things like this? Because are you aware of the way your inner world speaks? Are you aware? So this, there's lots of things that I do because we're learning to help people mature their levels of consciousness so that they are not prisoners of their past. It's not just about balance, but you can feel it, it, okay, so I'm not sure what's happening there. It's like, what do I do? I don't want to start something and find out that there's something else. Okay, so Nita, I know you're having problems. I was going to say, I thought it was, because here's the 14th. Today's the 14th here, July 14th. And I'm going to take Nita. I'm going to, hopefully, Pixie Mama can wait and we'll get there. Right, so Nita, I'm just going to ask you to unmute. Hi, darling, how are you?
Hi.
Hi, I can hear you now. All right. So thank you so much for all of that. We were doing the sharing. I think it was the sharing. Yeah. So thank you. So Spirit says there was something that they gave you today, but there's something about suppressed that you don't know is there. Okay. I'm like, okay. They said, please still listen to your 1 minute earlier. And there's a behavior you do. So there's something that you suppressed that you're not aware of, and there's a behavior present. I'm like, okay. They said that there's remorse. So you do recognize the remorse.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I
now
think
go ahead.
think I know what Spirit is talking about, because, and I know I gave you a clue in the last the private I got you the last time, because remember I told you there's a deep nagging anxiety that is just sitting deep within, and I noticed that I've been smoking a lot more cigarettes too.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Like, all right, now I'm going to ask Spirit.
Real.
I'm looking at the one you're looking at, and I said, is this referring to what we do? And they said, no, that's part of condition. They said, but it's what's covering it up. You can't see yet. And I said, is it part of the niggling? They said, it's part of a condition. And I said, so she's seeing a condition? Yes. So
I can feel it.
Okay, now what she's feeling is this? Yes. Okay, so let's just look, because what I'm looking at is that there's something about feeling unworthy. Okay, and there's always this self-vulnerable. I cannot allow
5.
myself.
Is it around 5?
Give me the age. Yeah, exactly. Because
that's how I felt. That's how I felt.
All right, 0 through 10. How you felt? Do you still feel that?
Well, I know yeah, because it makes me want to cry.
Good. Now notice it's not here. It's usually about this, isn't it? And it doesn't even feel like
Yeah,
it's stuck here.
it's
Yeah.
here because that's where I
Okay.
started feeling the intensity as a child, like absorbing all that lofty.
There you good.
It was
There you
just like,
good. So on a scale from 0 to 10, 10 being the worst, what number is it?
oh, it's intense.
Okay,
I'd
so
say
now,
it's more than a 10 for sure because it makes
okay,
me
so
feel
let's
like,
start off with source point. Let's go with source point first. And it is to hold up your right hand. I need you to slide it across because you are magnetically shut down. So the meridians all tell a story, and your heart is like, no. So
yeah,
let's get there and then give it a good rub. As you're doing that, I'm feeling the trigger warmer changing just a little bit. And it's like, wait, what's going on? You're so used to this pattern. So now it's like, let me, there she's rubbing. Okay. Now she now needs to jump up. Oh, did you just get a shift of
feel it in
opinion?
my toe.
Feel it in your toe. Okay, now slide up to your small intestine on the right. Give it a rub. You don't need to use a magnet, just rub. And this is stuck to your will. Now, the more you keep doing this, it's all going to shift in a second. Here we go. So now I want to ask Spirit, would you want to? Ooh, I feel a reaction coming on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So yeah, her whole face has changed too. So we're going to use the magnet, and you need to come over to your pinky toe, come up to the gallbladder point, and right there above the ankle. Okay, those that are watching. And then, see, there she goes. And then she's going to get in there and get in the squishy part and push in and rub a dub dub there. Oh, man, that just affects my teeth. It's like, don't even tell me what decisions to make. Oh,
Yeah, I felt it here.
Your whole sinuses and everything. Wow. That is stuck with the stubborn. That is, they're all connected together. That's part of the stubborn. Oh, man.
It's like a piece of the wall that was built. Like 5 years old was when that wall started building and Betty started being created. And then by 7 years old, Betty was like, I'm here to play. Yeah.
Exactly. Keep rubbing it. That was your safety blanket. And I asked, are you removing that? They go, no. We're just helping to remove the condition, at least soften it so that you won't have to be controlled by this particular
I've
personality.
been feeling it for like a month and it just won't go away.
There, now you got the energy going back to the bladder so that your will can be, maybe I want something else. We're going to use the magnet. We're going to go to the pinky toe and the right and go in the middle. And I want you to use your magnet on this. And then you're going to rub that point. And she's going to rub that point. That is the bladder point. These are source points that are on the body, and I use them completely different than anybody else.
Is that why I've been going pee so much?
Could be. You're pissed off.
Yeah, no, it's like my nerves, everything.
Yeah, well, bladder is control of the nerves. Its main job is the nerves. And it's also control of helping to release stuff through the water aspect. And it's your will. And and it goes up and down the spine and everything. So it's so important to really take hold of, oh, Jesus, did you feel that? Now you got a different hum.
Yeah.
So next time you do another painting, the hum may sound different. Euphoria. I'm watching her eyes like, ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. I came up, Nikki planted the seed a long time ago. So I always tell everyone it's beautiful to plant seeds because you never know when they'll blossom.
Exactly.
But I finally worked it up to believe in myself completely that I can deliver something like that, and that my love and joy that I'm starting to remember I felt before I was this ball of fear.
Oh, I love it. See, we have a picture all the time that, I don't know what love is. It's buried. I don't know how to do this. It's buried. And then you start to pull off the layers. You're starting to return, and that's good.
But
Now,
it's so much like Now when they say connect with your inner child, it's such a much more deep meaning than that, because the joy, the empathy, the compassion, the understanding, the love,
Yeah.
like it's so pure when it comes from the innocence of
Wow.
a child.
Right. Now look at
So
how your energy is even receiving your husband. Oh, I don't need to know that, but I feel like you guys can actually communicate a little bit more heart to heart.
oh yeah, yeah. There's a lot definitely happening. And you know what? I'll share before I go.
Yeah.
When I was on your TikTok,
Yeah.
let me see. I took a screenshot so you could see, because I was like, I don't know, Nikki, if I'm gonna do source point. You hear ego, you know? And then I go to your TikTok. I hope you could see it. Oh no, don't do that light.
Is it the eye?
Do you
Oh, yeah,
okay,
there
so
he
do you
goes.
see it where it says follow me? And you see
Yep.
how it's above ego?
Oh
And then I
my God,
come here and
I
we're
love that.
doing source point. So I'll see you in source point next week.
You know what? Yes. If you want, so if you want this class, when I get it up, you can just pay for it all ahead. If you're wanting to come in, you just have to pay as you go, or the first 4 weeks, or however you want to do it. If you paid all lump sum, then you get a 10% discount, just so you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
that's hilarious. Now,
That is hilarious.
before you go, this is all about stability. They
Yes.
want you to do right wrist, third position, nice and soft. And that's about stability, because you're creating as you're taking away the instability, you're starting to remember the stability. And you, because of the programs are all about instability, you have to get into that raw moment and say, thank you, spirit. I've never been here before.
Yeah.
And if I have, thank you for helping me remember this. And you're going to look to spirit to help you. And it literally will start unfolding. Put your step here. Put your foot over here. And you're like, wow, this is actually easy. I thought it was going to be hard to know how to do the uncertain. And it's not. You've never really
Yeah.
been here, but you do know that you have done it before. And it just becomes this easy peasy thing. So take that extra step whenever you want to do R3S and stability. And yes, I knew you were supposed to come. I was like, well, that's strange that she's not here. Because
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
all part of you.
Everyone, just so you know, that follow me and then it says ego, that was spirit's little whisper.
Yes. Whisper is so important. You don't need those bitch slaps. And I'm so proud of you. And as I
Yeah.
went to move the follow, it disappeared. I didn't even know it was pointing at you. That's hilarious, to tell you the truth. So awesome.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's funny. I
Good
can't wait to
job.
tell Nikki, because she's gonna laugh at me so hard. Because man, I'm telling you, spirit is so comical. So it
See
just makes
that
the
once
connection
you
even more.
understand that about spirit, you now when I say put your giggles on, a lot of times you got memories, but a lot of times spirit will just start giggling with you, and you're like, oh
Yeah.
man, oh.
And it's that of the innocence of like a child. You know that.
Exactly. We're returning back to that joy space. I love it. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Thank you for
You're
everything you've
welcome.
done. I knew I
Thank
was going to
you.
see you today, so I couldn't figure out where were you?
Yeah, no, I was like, okay, I start work late tomorrow. She says she's going on TikTok. Let me go on TikTok. She can't leave me. I know I'm ready because my body has been signaling what I've been feeling, and it's this nagging anxiety, like, should I, shouldn't I, should I? I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Speak, don't speak.
See,
Don't
your
speak.
levels of awareness. This wasn't your true anxiety that usually pops up. This was the one that was like the hidden story one. But because you're beginning to become sensitive to it and using your authentic self more and more, especially when you did that drawing, okay, I
Yeah.
think that was supposed to activate you to get to this point.
Yes, and
So
you
it
know what I
wasn't just
find
your
so
joy.
funny that you say this whole thing is about stability, because I put a lot of the kyanite crystals and
Intention crystal.
selenite.
Mm.
And it's a lot of, it's for stability and
Yes.
clearing. And then I put a singing quartz crystal along with my hyperstein, and then stitch tight. Like they're all high frequency crystals, and hyperstein is good for grounding. The kyanite helps you. Yeah, it's
Yes.
beautiful. I
Yes.
told my husband, this is going right here in our bed, so it sleeps between us.
Yeah. Just remember, Kyanite is very strong with intention. So if you're going to be talking about intention, make sure you ain't joking about pregnancy or this or that or the other.
That is not in the mix. No, most definitely not. But the intention of love and
There's no
being
problem with
more
that. Yeah.
of ration mind and just spirit. That's yeah, it's a go.
It's very supporting. You guys, I love how you guys are working with each other, and that I love it. So keep going, keep going. Someday I'll get to meet him.
Yes, most definitely. You'll meet my little Scorpio.
All right, hon. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming on.
Bye.
And she won by sharing. Okay, so we're learning how to give back. If you're really looking at something, then yes. So Pixie Mama, did you get it all figured out? Did you get clean off that card? Are we ready to go live? How are we going to do this? You can learn a lot by listening to the voices of the people that have been there, done that, and have moved. But they're not just about ego. It's about moving. It's actually getting results and knowing this. This is the beautiful part, is we're looking for more instant truth, more beautiful centeredness. Wonderful. So it's all about that. Okay. So we'll find out where Pixie Mama went, and I'm going to go to the restroom real quick. So I will, how do I want to do this? I will just, hold on. I know how to do this, especially for this one, because it's on the main screen. Oh, no, hold on. Yes. Okay. So for all of those, I'm going to put those on YouTube. Where's my screen? And then for all of you guys, just be patient. I'll be right back. All right. Oops. I'm back. Smashing my chair around, but I'm back. Stop share. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Let's see. Is Pixie Mama, she go? She might have gone. Okay. Anyway. Thank you. Yes. Just catching my breath about what we're going to do. I'll be on for a little bit longer, because then I got to go out and lift some weights. You want a reading? You want to do something? What can you do to give back? What do you want? How bad do you want your reading? If you're going to put in the time, I'll put in the time. This is about giving and receiving. And this is how we're going to do it. Giving and receiving. So, you're in a panic attack. Good Lord. Get on. Get on. So you can get out, go to co-host. I can help you. Do you want to? We can take care of a panic attack. Okay. Oh, don't look at your big toe. Don't look at your big toe. See what a little diversion. I'm just watching her. I can feel her. See what's happening. And let's see. Okay, so I thought, well, Spirit, come on, let's go. We got it. We can take care of this. La, 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 la. I'll be your school teacher, yes. No, not there. I lost Pixie Mama. Sorry, let it go. All right, so what do we've got? Okay. Let's see if the volume is up. Hello?
I think so.
Awesome. Okay. Yep. Tell me what's going on. Okay, so right now it's a 10. She wants to cry. She's having a panic attack. In her mind, this is what's happening. Go to your right hand. I want you just to start rubbing that right wrist point. Okay, as you rubbing that wrist point. Wow, all I can hear is Lee's gonna hate me. What the hell's that about? Anyway, keep going. Go to your small intestine and use your magnet or your hand.
The iPad.
Okay. There you go. And then rub the point. What is this about? So I feel territorial issues with Lee. You had tell me where you're at. Is it starting to subside?
Only
Keep going with the small intestine because that's not even hitting a 0. That's a minus. You're doing a repulse at this point. So just keep going. Now take a nice deep breath in and notice that the part of the body is I'm going to have to behave a certain way. I don't want to behave a certain way. So you're saying you don't no longer really want to show up the way that you guys had that relationship before. Does that make sense?
yeah, definitely.
We're going to have you do the kidney point. You go down to, and I don't care which one you do, you're going to have to use the magnet on both. Now, all those that are watching what I'm talking about is the kidney point has to do with the inside leg. So the inside leg is you follow the big toe, you go in, and you're going to find that behind the ankle bone. And so she's going to use her magnet or her hand. And if you're with me long enough, you'll know what I mean by magnet. And that means a just thin refrigerator magnet to do this. And then she's going to push in and rub. Push in and rub. How are we getting back? And she does a lot of work for me. She shares, she gives coins. So we always make sure there's an energy exchange. Oh, wow. That had something else there. As she's clearing that out, your body's like impending something. And if I ask kind of like, what's the impending? And it's like that lofty, shitty ass way. It's like you got to be forced to be indifferent, but yet be what he needs. So he needs you to always show up as this woman that gets first petrified energy, and then you go into contempt. And when you get into that contempt state, then he sees his mother. Oh, I have no idea what his mother's like. What do you think?
Yeah, he can't stand his mother.
But he needs his mama to take care of him. And so you're next in line.
But my question is it his mother or is it his grandmother? Because his grandmother was the mother that raised him.
Well, it's the same thing. It's that why am I saying same? It's because it's an epigenetic thing. And so no matter what, he has the filter of somebody being placed as mama. He has seen it in her and he's seen it in the mom too. There's this authority, this contempt, this certain way of being. Okay. So it means signature. So I said, when I looks to the real mom, what's the signature that shows up in Amy? Is that when you start accusing. When it comes to the grandma, what does it show up in Amy? And it is, I'm going to have to. And it's like, it's an energy of going, fine, I'm going to have to take care of your ass. I don't want to do that type thing. Does that make sense? Now,
makes sense. Yeah.
What number are you at?
2.
Okay. Now your heart is saying, I don't know if I want to. This is the circulation, this is the pericardium around the heart, and it's on both sides and they're both frozen. Now, before I tell you to run the magnet over those points, understand the pericardium says, there could possibly be some vivid recalls that either are going to be epiphanies or the things that I've seen were in my own home. So, and it may not be pretty. So they're just kind of, I'm asking, is it, safety blanket? They go, no, just, they may be missed over her head and she may have to repeat, like parties like going, wait a minute, if I missed over my head, didn't I pass my test? Not necessarily. It may have to repeat until it becomes a bitch slap. So I'm just kind of giving you a heads up so that when it pops up with grace and ease, you'll be able to see it like the first time and go, oh, it depends on how you're going to react after that. That's when it becomes a test. Okay. Ready? You're going to go here and you're going to use a magnet, both sides. Remember, you're going to do both sides and both wrists. So the magnet doesn't have to be, the gauze on it doesn't have to be very strong. I got 2 different types. I have 3, 4, 5 different types. I even have a mag boy that has neutrals and goes back and forth. Yes, I kind of like yours. However it is, she's going to use it. And your hand is just as electrical and magnetic as those are. But these can sometimes, when your energies are off, it's always good if you have a little bit of backup.
It's not going like this, guys. It push it in and rubbing.
Yes. Yep, push and rub. It's called penetration, dear. I love.
You said that last night in class. I about busted a gut.
I watched everybody in class just bust a gut. And I'm like, Spirit, you wanted to say that word so bad. That makes you remember.
It makes them remember. It sure does.
Penetration. Oh my. Just push it in deep. How you get to your dirty mind, that's not my problem. Oh, just want you to memorize how to do it. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so now what did I do? I just felt it's part of her do some, God bless it. And Christine says, yes, it does. Because it's got my facial expressions, you got my voice, your sensory system goes, what's it? Oh, penetration. Oh yeah, that's right. And then it helps put the giggles in you. So, that's a win-win there. From shit show. Now she's learned how to know when it comes on. And she started to have a panic attack. And she knows when her beginners are.
I'm not even, well, no, I do know it brought it on because he had cleaned out some stuff in the garage today and the cats were outside and he doesn't pay attention. And I didn't know what time he was here. The cats were outside. And I went to the door, yeah, no cats there. So then I had to go out and make sure that my kitties were okay. But they were both not in the garage.
So what happens if they're in the garage?
They can't get out. And if I didn't know he was here.
Okay, but here's
until he called me at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Or 9:30.
So there's a possibility. So next time, so we say, thank you, Spirit. If I don't see my kitties, I could find out. Did you really need to have to go, that hidden freak show inside?
No.
Okay, so that's part of where your vivid thing is. So you're learning to self-soothe that instead of blame and all this. You can go, kitties are not here. Don't know if husband's around. Kitties are not at door. Thank you, Spirit. What is the option? Check garage. Nope, they're not there. Now you can call them however you do it, So what do we do? You have to catch when you're going to do that. You're welcome, Nita. See, we all have that. Yes, and that's the thing. We don't have to be a program. We literally can change the program. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling like me.
How is that? How do you know the difference?
I don't feel like crying. I don't feel like I'm two.
Good. And the turnaround time, just rubbing.
I'm gonna give my line.
But you don't have to carry that with you and feel like you don't have control or no power.
Nope.
And isn't that the best feeling?
It sure is. In fact, I said, okay, Spirit, because I could feel something coming on and kind of, and it's like, okay, Spirit, I will do it willingly. Because last night in class, it wasn't my human wasn't willing, but I said, okay, I'll do it.
Yes. Oh, you're welcome, Anita. Well, you could do me another thing. You put hashtag FYP. We can try that real quick. So the turnaround time is why is that? She goes, that was a so brave girl. Oh, I'm so curious. What do you mean by that, Christina? What do you mean? Okay. So again, the more you really don't want to be this, you can change it. So now that you can't think you need it, now that you have gone into knowing there's a difference, you're going to choose, oh, hi, Jeannie Ann. Okay. Knowing, she says, thank you for becoming vulnerable to heal. Yes, I agree with you. Thank you. So how long? I mean, your innate wisdom, you learned how to communicate with your innate wisdom. And that's what you're going to be learning in class is how to do the source point. But notice you did it.
It was like all of that, because I do know quite a bit of that from the different classes that I've taken with you, even though it hasn't been the source point. It was like, there was a symptom. I was like, all I knew was L1D. That's the only thing or whatever point that you had me hold from my morning reading. And so I just grabbed, oh my God. Okay. It was like, all right.
So the mental and emotional aspect, to be able to go from a mental and emotional, what would you say? Mental, emotional shit show? Mental, emotional.
Shit show.
Okay. Now, how are you now?
I'm ready to go live. I'm ready to go have some fun.
You're ready to get back to joy. Help. Excellent. Excellent. See, that's what's important is, well, can we do this? Can we do this? And your turnaround time was quick. I want people to realize you do. I feed people that are 5 minutes. I've seen people in depression. I've seen people in extreme anxiety, and this isn't false. Now, do you go back as soon as we're done talking and go back in the shit show? Does it last long? Does it not last? What do you know?
It lasts. It lasts until the next one, which it isn't always, it's never the same story.
Exactly, because you're layering it.
It's not the same story.
Exactly. Like with Nita, she could tell us if she's still here, did it last? Or, how does she know? Because she keeps coming back, so she must be moving up a level. She must be moving up a level. So Now, are you different than you were 3.5 years ago?
Oh my God. 3.5 years ago. Yeah. Camera be off. I would not be live on TikTok now. I wasn't home. There was nobody home. I had to have people in my space all the time. I was very needy. And now, you can come visit, but get the fuck out of my house real quick.
Yeah. Okay. So you get to move, you get to change, you get to grow. So this mental, this emotional stuff, once you start to realize that you can be in your spiritual mindset, and it has nothing to do with religion. It's more about connecting to your authenticity of who you are and don't have to be your programs. And you can have a fast turnaround time in no time. She says, okay, no, it didn't last. Oh, the old me wouldn't have even noticed my body talking to me. Okay. So does the healing we did tonight, do you think it's going to last, Nita? Okay. She goes, thanks to you, I was able to become aware that something was coming to the surface. See, she started to pay attention to that sensitivity of the body and going, And that's how you really use your really good intuition and in spiritual intuition versus the ego intuition. And so her growth alone has been turning around. So she made her personality, both of you, how's your personality? Has it changed?
I'm happier, I'm healthier. I don't have to, my body is diabetic. I don't claim it. My A1C is better than the high normal. It's 5.4 and I go back on the 28th. So I got to start sleeping normal for a while.
Yes.
no longer have 300 plus blood sugars daily. In fact, if I'm not careful, my sugar will go too low.
Yeah.
And so there's so many things that have happened since I have been healing over the past 3.5 years that, and I don't have migraines anymore. I used to have at least 3 a month, and they would last like 3 days.
Right.
I don't have that.
That's good.
And I met some really amazing people on my journey. Some of them have zigzagged out of my life, and that's okay. 3.5 years ago, oh God, no. I would have been hanging on to them for dear life. Now it's like, I love you, and
Yep.
And same with my siblings. I love them, and I want them to go be happy in their life. Just don't shove your shit down my throat, because I'm not shoving my stuff down your throat.
Exactly. And you shift and you grow, and you don't have to be, if you want a new personal reality, you have to look at the old personality, the old programs, all of the things, break all the traditions, take your experiences. God bless it, man. Anyways, you have to take your life force that you put into all of that pain and suffering and bring it back. You need your life force back. And so I was just looking at all of the people over here. So Mojo, Grow Man, hello, and good night. I see people. So I wanted to, so Nita says, yes, it will last. Spirit will remind me to use Source Point more and more. And it is those turnaround times. Good night, Robin. So she's, Nita says, I'm more happy, more relationship is getting better with my family. I don't over-identify. I know when my polarity is flipped. That's a big one. That's what we're going to really be learning in Source Point. And can heal the energy dance of life and love. You're doing really good. I can be firm and have boundaries with love. Yes, blessed.
Nita, I am too.
That's awesome. She's, I even gaining my ability to communicate with the non-fleshies. Oh, that's the other part. You guys will have these benefits of abilities that you've already have. You just don't know that's there. And when you start to heal your shit, this stuff will come up and you're like, oh, you mean I'm doing it? Wait, what? And you're not afraid of it. You actually can understand it. And you start to develop muscles of it.
I think it was last night, maybe the night before, because I'm on every night. Somebody's grandpa came through. Not with a whole lot of words, but just, this is, I do my whole thing of how we're here, and then when they die, they go here, and we go a little bit lower with our grief and sorrow and all of that. And once we start healing, we can start hearing them, seeing them. And today was a beautiful example. My grandpa came through, a picture on Facebook of a rainbow.
Oh, I love that. See, and the benefits of healing, I just think they're marvelous. Joy just gets returned. Nita says, I hung out with my friends today and totally picked up on their energies, thought things, and I spoke what they thought into existence. and that's, wait until you get really good at it, especially with those that have different energy dances, and you will. I like to be me. I like to have that authenticity about me. And so then I've had some remorse by having these thoughts appear about my behavior. And I'm like, well, so this one person that they're really into this stuff. So they're more or less, they're a naturopath. And so I had talked to that person, and then I left and came back, and they were standing there before they went in their office, and I was talking to them real quick. And I normally am fully aware that you don't interfere when you got customers and this and that. And after I got done with that, I had a little remorse of why would I ask a stupid question? And Spirit says, no. Why did you follow the energy? I was happy and I was following this energy, not realizing it. And then I went and engaged, and then I looked over there, and their customer they're waiting for was there. And I thought, I just did one of those entitled type energies. And I thought, what? And I showed up the way people expected. And I'm like, I raised my hand on a soul level going, wait, what? No, no, because I could have so went there and got mad at myself because we just don't know we do it. And then Spirit said, notice that you have to strengthen the aura a little bit more so you don't have to engage and doing certain things. There was something on the counter and I swear to God, I thought I seen it fall. And I'm like, what? And okay, so let it go, right? And of course, somebody come in the kitchen and they were, and then the next thing you know, I bumped it and it fell and cracked. And they went off saying, I knew it was going to break. And I thought, damn it, I did it again. I don't want to be the one. I'm like, do I have a little choice in the matter of what I'm following here? I do. It's just, so I'm not, and that's part of those deeper things that you have to heal. You really do. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's one of those things that we don't see. We don't, and all of a sudden you just follow that energy and it's like, fuck am I?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I often said that. What? But yes, it is. All right. Thank you so much. I'm glad that your shit show's over and your turnaround time was fast and you got that joy back and now you can go play and have fun again. And thank you so much for your voice. Thank you for giving back. That's what I'm happy is that I'm proud of all of how you guys have been working. So I don't know how to get you off. So I'll just let you, you know that answer. Oh my God. I love you too. Bye, hon.
Bye.
So anyway, I'm feeling all these different energies here. So Pixie Mama came and gone and never came back again. Marty, how are you, dear? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I started doing the nighttime on there and then it was like, I feel like I'm supposed to do more of TikTok at certain times. So that's good to see you, my dear. It really is. Hopefully life's going well and you're getting better and all of that good stuff. So I've got like 10 more minutes before I go. So if you're looking, anybody's looking for a reading, what can you give back? What can you share? What can you do? So there's all these different ways we can do it. Like Amy had an issue and she went into on her show. So she exposed me to her, people that are there. She showed her vulnerability. So she showed her face. So, giving back in that fashion. She's also gave us coins and she has shared. So, what do you want? Because then when you're doing this work, this isn't about just getting readings. This is about helping you feel better. You're trying to get better. Okay, so is it long? If I'm followed right, you the one that had the long COVID? Am I following right? And what I found with COVID, if I'm correct on this, there's I've noticed there's 8 markers. An 8 marker means that there's a particular story that is going to linger, and it'll show the electromagnetics. Some of them we turned on and off. No, that's not it. You're getting better. Well, see, this is the thing I'm trying to remember because you showed up, and then there's this other person I know that showed up. Curious if they're why. Oh, it's some similar signature. Gotcha. Well, I haven't followed you in a while, so hopefully things are getting better. Good. All I can say is thank you, Spirit. Take care of Marty. But helping yourself grow, helping you get where you need to go. So I'm looking for people that want to give back in some way. Some people also can make videos and share out and lots of things. Because this thing on this earth right now is about energy exchange. Energy, you can see it. You can see money equals energy. The energy crisis, which is what electricity, fuel, gas, all that energy. So this energy signature is about ready to come back into balance. And I think that's why it's been very much a weirdness that if you begin to feel more wiped out, you've been sick. Oh, sweet. Just regular cold, flu, any of that stuff? because we can help with the body to put back what it needs to put back and balance that out. So, because your immune system looks for it. Whatever it is affects my mental health. Whatever it is affects my mental health. Oh, God, spirits wants to choose you and help you out. But here's the thing: are you willing to communicate? Do you want to go live? How do you want to do it? Because spirit wants to make sure that you can give me. I can feel it. Spirit is saying, give her some points. Let's do this. Let's do that. But now, mental health, one of the things I like to do is to help people to change it. And I have so many questions about mental health. I'm caught. There we go. Awesome. Okay, this is how she's given her energy exchange. You go live and then come get me, or I can find you, and we will take and do this healing and this reading. And that way we can help. Okay, that's what we're going to do by giving back. See, and when we can actually help people to see what this movement is from Medicine Woman Solution, come find you. Okay. All right. Hopefully you're as Marty Yellow Bear. We can go from there. So I'm looking. You don't know how. You just go hit your live button. You got more than 1,000 followers, I believe. And that means you should be able to hit your live button, and then you'll go live, and then I'll go over to co-host, and I should be able to find you. And if not, you could hit co-host. It's the 2 rings, pink and blue ring. Maybe multi-guest. But when she goes live, she can actually give back better. No. There's no way to do it that way. No, I don't see that either. I see Crunchy Mama. Hey, Sarah. I am having an absolutely wonderful day. This is my Thursday of working and taking care of things and doing stuff differently. Well, that's odd. Why doesn't that come out? Normally, you just do this and do that. No. I'm going to cancel. No, I'm not canceling my live. I can't find you. I can't find you either. This is so weird. So we'll have to go multi-guest, I guess. No, see, because as soon as I do that, I don't see her there either. How do you get there? She is. Oh, just saw her face. We get it? Yes. That's good. That's good. I still haven't figured out how to do that other thing. Oh, she disappeared. Had her, lost her. Okay, what if I go this? Hit multi-guest. Does not allow me to do that. And no. I want to stay. I can be friends with myself. Well, that's good. Nice, no? Where? There you are. Got it again. Yes. So close. Hi, I can hear you. Yay. Gotcha. Got ya. Okay, I don't hear you very well, though. I got to be able to hear you. Okay, so what's going on? Yep, I can hear you a little bit. What's going on? Just the mental health?
I've been sick for like a month, and I thought I was getting better, but it doesn't seem like it.
Okay.
And I've lost like 15 pounds.
Holy
I've
crap.
been to the doctor.
All right. Well, number one, your spirit is out of your body. We can't put your spirit back in until we go ahead and we start to take and clear this out. So I would say that she's mentally, emotionally, feels like a shit show. And I would say that's a 10, and because you can hear the quiver in her voice. So darling, what I'd like you to do is that I want you to, can you see in the camera okay? Okay, so I want you to take and go to your right foot and follow your big toe and your second toe up the 2 bones, and then you'll feel it and it comes together right there. You're going to take your hand and go across it. Your liver meridian is frozen, so we're going to unfreeze that. So you just take and put your hand across it like that.
I'm shaking. Oh, I'm shaking.
Okay, it's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay. And just let me know when you're finished with that. You okay? You're doing good. You're doing good. And then push it in. Push it in. Push it in.
Oh. Oh my God.
It's okay, babe. All right. So
Oh.
once you've done your hand on it like a magnet, then you're rubbing that point. Now,
Oh, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know.
okay, that's fine. Well, let's get
Sorry, I don't know what started happening.
your body's working with me. I'm asking it to, what is it ready to heal? It said yes. So now follow these, take your right hand. Now you're not pregnant or anything, correct? All right. So this is a controversial point. So bring your 2 fingers together, and then you're going to fall into, see the bones, and then fall into that point. Now, what I want you to do is that I want you to just to rub it. We got to get the energy to flow in the middle of your body. So get in there and just rub it like that. Okay, just keep rubbing it. You're okay, babe. We're here. I'm holding the space for you. Okay, now on the same hand, come to the right, push in, and rub that one. Oh, there she goes. We got some energy. Keep rubbing there. Keep rubbing there. Okay, just keep rubbing there. She's getting some energy finally in that area. Okay, starting to come back around. Good. Hold on. And then we'll give you a reading in just a moment. There's a party that doesn't want to live the way somebody wants you to live. And you're like, I can't do it anymore. I don't want to live the way you want to live. So there's that's coming out to the surface. Somebody, what? That's strong. Okay. Now you're going to go back to the right foot. Remember that point right there? I want you to just push it and rub it. Now this liver point does one thing, and that it helps to clean out the chemical peptides buildup. It literally starts to take the toxins out of the body like it's supposed to. And then it takes it from the liver and cleans it out of the blood and starts to go down. We got to make sure the pathway is going in the right direction. It is, so that your body should be good there. All right, now you're going to come back up to the right hand again, karate chop point, give it a rub. And I'm going to ask you, do you feel any difference yet?
I'm not shaking as much.
Good, good.
Shaking.
Okay, okay. And you said this has been about a month long. And okay, there we go. There you go. I'm going to ask you, do you feel like somebody wants you to live a certain way and you don't want to live that way?
Yes.
Okay, this is what happened. So your spirit says, you said no, I'm not doing it again, and all of a sudden your spirit's connected to you, but it's like over here, it's not in here. Okay, so now I've asked spirit, do we move enough of the wedge away so we can bring spirit back in the body? It said yes. Are you ready? So I want you to take your hand, I don't care, either hand, and you're going to take and you put it on your forehead. Okay. And then you're going to say, I put my spirit back into my body 100% where it belongs. Lift it off, bring it back.
Back into my body 100% where it belongs.
Yep. And then take it off, put it back up here, do it again. I put my spirit back into my body 100% where it belongs.
I put my spirit back into my body 100%.
Yep. Very good. Do it one more time, dear, because I'm looking and your spirit's coming in. It's not.
My body back into my spirit back into my body 100%.
Okay. Ooh, now can you feel something? Did you feel like it all of a sudden it says, you mean it's safe? And I'm just hearing yes. Now I'm noticing one side of my body feels a little bit more calmer than the other one. Does that make sense?
A little bit.
Okay, so just hang in there.
I'm trying to eat something.
Okay. You have love that's been unreceived. You've been giving love and it's been unreceived. And no matter what you've done, they don't receive it. Does that make sense? And notice that that part of you keeps doing this pattern, and your body and your soul is saying, we can't. Okay. And I'm looking and it's telling me that you have been watching and behaving the same patterns you saw growing up. So it's like, doesn't matter how much effort you do, it's just going to be unreceived. Now we can heal all these. Now we got to get your body back so that you can feel better. Do you understand? I want you to get better. So it's now I'm waiting for the body to see. Now your cells are still open. I need you, the cells need to be able to close or to open. They're closed. They're closed because they feel like they're not safe. I need the cells to be open to receive the love you're giving yourself and the nourishment and the ability to protect itself. So right now it's like, we don't feel safe. So it keeps telling me this story. So just let me, there you go. I'm watching the body. Do you have a dog around you? No.
I have my husband.
Okay. But there's just this other energy. And here we go. Now I'm watching your body coming to center, but it's telling me it has this invading energy. And I'm asking it, can you tell me what it means to have this invading energy? And it says it's so overwhelming. All right. So now I'm going to ask, you seem to attract in safety issues. Does that make sense?
I'm trying to feel safe. I haven't felt safe for a long time.
Okay. All right.
I lost my son 3 months ago, and my youngest son is fighting for his life. He needs a liver transplant, and I can't.
Oh my God.
I've been trying so hard.
Okay. That makes total sense, sweetie. It takes no sense. So now what I want you to do is that I want you to take your left wrist and you're going to follow along. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Put your thumb right there in that third position. Push in deep. Place your pointer finger, make the letter C. Wrap safety, security, stability. Take your palm, put it to your forehead, and drop your hand. Okay. Now, as you sit there, I want you to, I'll stay with you. You sit there and you hold on to that point, and I just let the hell that you've been going through, darling, just feel that. We got to get the body to come back. We got to get that. Okay, so now, see, now your spirit's good. Okay, now we got more. So let's just, there you go. Just keep holding it. Feel that. I mean, I'm watching your body do some tremors. It's like, and then it stops. So just breathe it through, and anything that's on your mind, weighing on your heart, just let you, because you're holding this, you're creating this circuitry. So the innate wisdom helps heal the body. Do you understand? Okay, you keep holding, baby. Keep holding. Breathe it through when the body starts acting up. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I feel like your spirit party is helping you tell you it's okay. I feel like it's soothing. So just notice any crap that comes up. Let the body do the healing. Let the innate do the healing. Keep holding that point. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. All right, you're doing really well. Just keep doing it. So for those that are watching, we have somebody, oh, she's gone. It disconnected. Hopefully she comes back. We had this person do this. They were just shaking. They, you know, hopefully the phone didn't die. She's having a tumultuous life at this point, and a lot of things happening to her babies, and the mental part of it, you know, is just too overwhelming. It's too much. So how we gave her some energy, we had to put her spirit back in her body, but her spirit can't go back in her body unless we remove the wedge. And that was all of these energies. And so I told her, and she said, yes, she knows these things. So as we started to tell the body to release that, then we put her spirit back in her body. Now we have to get her heart to start coming into rhythm with her spirit again. So, and I see that it's gone. I hope her phone didn't die. I asked spirit, just take care of her regardless, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully she'll be able to come back and talk to us. So thankful that you guys are all been here, and I will wait for a few. So hopefully she can let me know. And, you know, you just meet these wonderful people as you do your shows and do things like this. And I haven't, you know, seen her in a while, and wow. But I'm now curious about the one that reminded me of, because now I've got to figure out about that one, because somebody else had that same signature. So they must be going through some things too. Very interesting indeed. Did you get anything out of that helping this person? Did you think that I helped her in any way? Could you notice anything different? It's not about me. It's about how the tool does the job. And we feel for her. We definitely feel for her. I'm wondering, hopefully she'll notice that we've disconnected. That's kind of tough. Somebody you love, not but one, but two. Thank you, Spirit. I think I heard her say that her son would need a liver transplant. So all we're going to say is thank you, Spirit. I know that things get aligned, and we're asking for the alignment to help this little boy. I don't care if it's a man or a child, whatever. This human needs that. She says, yeah, it sounded like a lot had lifted. Yes, she was calmer than she was. Oh, good. Okay, so hopefully she's able to finish and oh, it sucks when your phone dies. Hello, Jerry. How are you? So I'm new. Well, not new. I'm new to Clapper and I'm new to TikTok. But how do you want to give back? Let me know. If you want a reading, how can you help? How can you make a difference in helping? Oh, there she is. Lost service. I figured that. Okay. Yeah. Is it stable enough that we can chit chat again? Because if so, don't show that. You might have to hit multi-guest because I pull it up and it just shows me anything else. Interesting. Well, I'm glad that she got her service back. Good. So thank you for everything you guys are doing. You've got a lot of love here. The people are watching and they're sending their love and support to help you through your way. And we ask Spirit to help provide service for you and your loved ones. Help you get into alignment. There it is. That finally popped in. Thank God. Okay. Let's find out how she's doing. Okay, we've got you back.
I'm back.
Okay, now, so how are you right now? We know that you're sounding a little better and you have a lot you're going through. Are you able to hold that point? Oop, the volume go? Oh no, Spirit, come on. Bounce it out. Get Marty here. Volume. We can't hear you, Marty. I'm hopefully we lost connection again. Darn. Oh, let's see. Let's try it again. Well, we love to help people that want to help themselves, and that's what Spirit's all about. And I don't mind helping and giving, but it is always has to be an energy exchange, because there's this energy exchange that's happening on the planet, and it's about balancing with one another. Let's see, is it going to happen? All right. Shoot. So, like I said, all of you watching, thank you for sharing, thank you for caring. And if you, it keeps going off, I see that. Let's see. So Marty, what I want you to do is kind of give me an idea. If you can't get back on, just say on a scale from 0 to 10, is if it's still a 10, okay, that's fine, tell me. But I could tell that something was shifting a little bit. We can hear it's a physical, mental, emotional. Just kind of talk to me this way if you can, sweetheart. We'll keep you here, help you as much as we can. Is your husband able to see a difference? Is he able to see anything that's happening for you? Can he type? What help us? And if we can't get connected, let's see if we can, talk through text. Okay. Good job walking out on, is it 36 years of domestic violence? Wow. Stay strong, Walker. You can do it. Yeah, he's helping. Thank you very much, husband. Thank you very much, husband. How is she doing? Because he could sit there. Now, if you can't do it, he could sit there. He can take his muscly hands and be gentle with her, but take her left hand, and you can put your thumb there, and you could do this. Okay, you could just do this or this, however you want to do it. But I oftentimes will hold this, and then I will hold my hand here, and I'll hold this, and I'll have one hand here, so I'm holding off like this. So this and this, so they could relax. So put your hand here, thumb here like this, and you could touch that point, you push in, and you can sit there with her. Sometimes the comfort of another person, just that alone, can help tremendously, especially your loved one, because their energies are usually, they'll come in and they're more balanced, more difference. That's why I asked you if you had a dog around, and you said he was there. So if he's helping, yes. So have him hold that point, have him touch his, and have him push this, or you can hold this, he can do this. But just his presence can be helpful as well. Okay. And keep your hand there. Don't take it down. And because you're going through a whole bunch of stuff, it can take up to 5 to 10 minutes, but just know that you both are worth it. You're going through a lot of stuff right now. But the body, you can help the body. And once we can get the body, and we can get the soul and everything to start to work, because we want the heart to be able to connect to that part of you. And then you're going to have more clarity. And then you can start saying, thank you, Spirit, thank you, Spirit, thank you, Spirit. Now, we did say a prayer. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing in the liver that's needed for your boy. And we're going to ask Spirit with grace and ease, because we know that when you're doing a transplant, it means somebody is leaving the planet. We're going to ask for alignment, because the alignment is for everything. Okay, so we're not asking anybody to die. We're just asking for alignment. That's all we're doing. Okay, arrange it. Create the miracle. Thank you, Spirit. Hi, Coffee. How are you? So, just keep holding her, and then you'll report back to me in a few minutes, and hopefully you guys can tell me if you're starting to feel better. I mean, your whole body was in the state of shock, and it still isn't a little shock, but if I can get you guys to calm this down, then I can help you rub points to help you balance out the rest of that shock. Okay. So let's get the heart, and then just report back to me when it feels a little bit better, and then we'll do something for the shock, and see if we can get the communication process to balance again. Now it makes sense of why her, all of that. What do you mean it really works? This healing tool works if you have to have the experience to understand how it works. And that's why we take live experiences. This is why we talk to people. we don't, I can give you information, but if you do nothing with it, then you're not going to really see any difference in your world. And I'm all about helping you change different things. So, wow. So Walker, keep healing yourself. Tam, how you doing, dear? Coffee. I still like to call it coffee. Yes. Coffee. Whew. Marty, you had been on my mind, and now it makes sense. So Walker, I just wanted to know, because since 13 days ago, do you, I know you probably feel like you lack power. All I can say to you is it also probably feels like monotonous. Oh, she's on your mind also. Okay, she must have been really praying out to people, because that's a lot to feel. So Walker, Spirit is asking the mental anguish that you had gotten during that time. If you want to start to work on getting it out, the mental anguish. If so, let me know. I can help you. I can help you. And I'll be on for a few more minutes, and then I want to see how Marty goes. Because we don't have to be alone, and it doesn't have to be tough, and we can help you get balanced and get back into So yes, I just, I feel for all you guys. I really can feel it. I can, it's important. Make sure you drink water today too. Just let me know. Say yes, please, Walker, and I will give you a point to help you. This is about healing. This is about getting reads. This is about understanding that you don't have to be in pain. She says, yes, please. Okay, so because there's the mental anguish, can you identify with that? Because they're saying that you will go to do something, and old habit of being self-imposed limitations because of the violence, you would stop yourself from proceeding. And now that you're not in that violence, your body's still doing the program. And so then there's a mental anguish. So there's all this programming that you need to deprogram from. If you can catch yourself that you feel like you had to stop yourself. Oh, I can't. What? It can be just as subtle as saying, I can't do something. I can't talk. I can't go out. I can't. I want you to take your right wrist, and you're going to find under the thumb, that first position, and you're going to push in. Okay. Make the letter C, wrap safety, security, stability. Put your palm on your forehead and rest your hands. And I want you to allow yourself to be in this mental health. Now, you're already in it, but this tool will help break the fire and wire. It'll break how it is going in the body as a program. We want to kick the program out. So all of these things, we want to help you get out of that mental anguish, out of those self-imposed limitations. So anytime you feel like you can't, I want you to notice any talk in your head and hold R1D. Okay. Yeah. For a woman that don't wear socks, it's best that they stay blown off, right? All right. So Marty, is hubby, are you able to tell me if you're feeling any better? If you're feeling any better. So spirit, your spirit part of you, we're so used to cutting spirit out and throwing it off the planet and just saying, hey, we're mechanical materialists, we're just human beings. And no, you can connect your brain, you can connect those parts of yourself, and you need to bring your spirit home. I mean, Marty was her spirit, she had this bad thing that happened. Her spirit literally couldn't connect and communicate with her body. So, and I'm asking, is the spirit in there? Yeah, it's good. And they got a two-way communication. It's not looking too bad. She's looking better. But it's up to them how they want to continue to heal. It's their life, not, so I can't interfere, but I can help if that's what they would like. I think she's gone. Yeah, well, I imagine. Well, hopefully she'll, spirit, you know, again, was just enough to help do whatever it needs to do. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, spirit. Okay. Well, I'm going to go lift some weights and build my muscles and get my body back into health. And hopefully I can cook an awesome supper because I'm kind of hungry, a little peckish. Okay. And thank you, spirit, is definitely. You guys have been wonderful. It's been great. Now, if you ever want to listen to the rest of your readings, you can find the video on YouTube. You just go to Medicine Woman Solution. That's SOULTION. Follow me, whatever you want to do, how you want to do it. I appreciate it. And it's all about giving back. And thank you so much for everything. And I'm going to double check to make sure that she's not here so that I can. Okay, so she probably lost connection again. Well, God, just thank you, Spirit. Take care of her. Just take care of her. That's important. All right, guys. So it's all about giving back. It's all about loving and caring and sharing. And so hashtag, we're going to learn to resolve to evolve. Hashtag, we're going to take that next stop. What about the clock? Oh, that'll be wonderful, Christina. Catch me on my next live. And I'm stumped. What did you mean? Timestamps? Did you make timestamps? That would be cool. I don't know. There we go. Yes. Hashtag resolve to evolve. Hashtag heal instead of deal. Hashtag I can heal that. You can heal that. Hashtag when heal it to heal it. Hashtag when in doubt, put your hand on your head and begin to heal it out. You can do this. You are so worth loving and taking care of. I already see you whole. So please stay whole and know that you're blessed. So stay blessed. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And so all I can say is happy healing.